Check, check. Check, check, check. Check. Check, check, check. Check. Be right with you guys. Gonna send out some social messages. And I will be right there. We got some 6-star Bobby Lashley today. Hey, Mid-Carter. Indeed. Just another Mherex Monday. It was Sunday. That's my fun day. Hi, Idamonte, Team Hellahard, what's up? Scotty Go Blue, Stredders. Almost done, guys. Then I will get to equipping the strap. Just got him maxed for the stream. Won't be making a video, so the only way you'll get to see him at 6 stars on the stream. And I might start doing that every Monday, maybe doing a 6-star. We'll see. Kind of thinking about it. Kind of thinking about it. Okay. I think I am good to go. I need to get my chat popped out where I can read it, because it's way over here on the side and I can't see around my microphone. How's my volume? Volume good? Are we good on volume? And I will catch up with chat. Okay. Donjay, let's go. Hey Vic, how are you? Do I have the 6-star autoplay build? We'll see, we'll see. Hey SP8, how are you, buddy? I miss you, SP8. Glitix, what's up? Daniel King, Zandal, Lunatic Fridge, Mark, Mick Menemy. Hey, yeah, I think we are in the same faction. Yeah, Mid-Carter. And Bobby is one I really like at 6-star. I mean, obviously, there's Rocker Sean and there's Cody, and then there's kind of everyone else, but of the everyone else, on paper, it looked to me like Lashley would be the best of the everyone else. Plus he plays different, so I'm a fan of that, you know? Anyway. Hey Racer, how are you? Ali, Bill's Mafia, Kitsu, Stone Cold, and thanks SP8. So this is the moveset that I think is going to be money. I didn't have a good gem damage strap, so I paid the toll and unlocked a 20%, whatchamacallit, whatever those epic thingers that aren't epic or legendary are called that I can't think of right now. Shua, we're going to find out. I think absolutely. In fact, I think this is probably his best build set, because of this right here. 156% gem damage, buff to the black gems, and then a choose move and a Ronda's jacket. We should be buffed up. Ultimate, that's it. It's the ultimate plate. So this is the moveset I'm going to run. I don't particularly care about red move damage too much, so I think it's more going to be about black gem damage in general. If I have red, so much the better. One-winged angel, that'll add 100%. I think he's... So, here. Is he viable without? So, before I even put any medals on, That'll more than make up for the Rhonda's jacket. One winged angel. Let's just, I'll show you. We're just gonna do, ba-da-ba-bum. Let's find some high hit point fool to F up. So the thing is, Eddie doesn't have a strap. I don't know that I care. I just want the hit points necessary, I think, but is this one open? No, of course not. Alright, well, whatever. We'll just go back here. Actually, hold on. Certainly one of these is gonna have him though. Is a showboat up here? No, it would make me require a showboat anyway. I'm dead. Oh, I forgot that side note. Good to know. See, yeah, that's fine. Gotta be zombies. Okay. I thought one of these was open. Or like modern or something. I did get Bianca. Blah. So, news. I always start this usually with some news. Affiliation would be great for ZDOM if you're going to use it on 2 people. And news is, you may have noticed in the Blitz is poopy. Here, let me show you what I mean. This Blitz, last week, if you had Bianca, not Bianca, but the equivalent of Bianca, you could get prize wall medallions here. This week, you can't. Because people ruin the game for everyone else. What I mean by that is people exploited their way to unlimited Blitz tickets. So they can't have it in the Blitz this week. So there'll be a tour where we can get those and use Bianca later. So you can thank all of your fellow players that were a-holes and exploited the piss out of these Blitz tickets. Scopely is aware of the people that did it. So I imagine they'll be losing their points. But yeah, thank you, fellow players that are a-holes. That's why we don't have it. Because they exploited their way to unlimited Blitz runs. Absolutely is a thing. And because of their behavior, that's why we can't have nice things. So you can thank your fellow a-hole players for that one. Yeah, I'll tell you how I really feel. Buttholes. Okay. But yeah, that's why we're gonna get a tour to get them. You'll have to have Bianca for the tour. But that would be why. Yep, so the usual then. Okay, so whatever. I'm just gonna go against Ivar. I would love a temporary ban. Sensei, that would be great. Slap people with like a weak ban or something. Maybe they'd quit this stuff. But, you know. Okay, so no medals. No, you're fine. I really... So the new tours, they don't have medals on some of them. So I'll just go... I know I can play Ivar. He's open. But no medals. Oh, probably would have helped to put trainers on him, though. So basically, One Wing Angel, the deal is it recycles itself. I should have put the red MP trainers on. Oh, I'm on autoplay. Let's take that off. Okay, so with red MP trainers, which I have no trainers at all. Hi, everybody. Juggernaut Gem, if you notice, is going to recycle all of the red moves. See how on the second turn you get 9 red MP? So your Jugger Gem is boss. So for this one, you make blue submission gems, but if they remain, they turn into multiply gems of strength 5. we don't give a bleep and bleep about blue gems for this build. So we just want to put them where they hopefully will not get broker rated. That's a word. I made it up. And that'll be multiply gems left on the board for us. So that boosts our black gems, 156% damage, 88k on the non-multiplies. This is without metals, by the way. And let's do that. Plus, you sub and drain them. So that was 2 million, and then the next turn, we get all of our red MP back and it recycles. So really, you're probably never gonna really take any damage, and you're gonna hit like a mofo. So that was with no trainers, coaches, or medals. And it will completely recycle itself. Yeah, it does seem pretty viable, right? So it did have the plate on, but no medals, no coaches, no trainers. So obviously it's going to make up for that, right? Only a 20% gem damage strap, nothing crazy. So this 100% isn't the end of the world at all. I don't think so, Evo. If you weren't here for the start of me going off on our fellow players that make it so we can't have nice things, i.e. why there is no blitz reward if you have Bianca. But it's okay, Evo. They're gonna have a tour later this week with the stuff you could have gotten in the blitz if you have Bianca. So yeah, and you got the sub to slow him down on turn 1, Shu. So we're good. They can tour these nuts. I see what you're gonna do there. Okay, so One Wing Angel, do you at least have one set of Fury 2s? Everyone probably, if they're playing a decent amount, has at least one set of Fury 2s, like, even if it's not a primary, like a secondary, that you can make work with like crap ones, like this sort of thing that don't really matter. I mean, does everyone in here pretty much at least have one set of Fury 2s at this point? I think most people probably should have at least a set. I have lots of sets and I haven't spent for them. I think, hey Gav, how are you, buddy? So, you don't, Sensei? Okay. Well, I'll run regular Fury first. Why not? It's not a big deal. Let me get filter black percentage apply. And I'll use one set of Fury 2s afterwards. And I won't use this one that's harder to get. We'll do that. We don't really particularly care, like I said, about the move damage. We just want black gem damage. This is why you want to save even your stupid rainbow medals for stuff like this. Because we just want to stack the piss out of the black gem damage. So I didn't spend for any of mine, Racer. It's more the faction I'm in. Has nothing to do with being a whale. I have not purchased any Fury 2s. Like everyone, I would say in a top 10 faction, if they were playing, should have probably have two or three sets, I would think. No, fair enough, Racer. Oh, ouch, Miller. That hurts. That hurts, buddy. Yeah, I don't want to really put that one. This one is better. Let's go that route. I'm not using edge anytime soon. We got Tiff. Dusty should have 3. Go with this one. Okay, so nothing too crazy. Alright. Entourage. So, double red. Everything will be loaded. Shard recruited Bianca. And in the interest of staying less rare, there, we'll get one more black choose. This way we should be able to connect the dots on all the multiplies. At 6-star, after I put some Fury 2s on him and we like kind of soup him up like super duper, I'll use some different trainers. But for now, I mean, this is pretty... nothing really crazy anywhere on him. The craziest thing is the Ronda's jacket. That's the hardest thing to get. This is just a 20% gem damage strap, so don't look at the fact that it's ultimate. Ronda's jacket is by far the hardest thing to have. I only have one, so that would add some damage for sure. But everything else is relatively simple to get. Yes, I do, Shu. I think we're going to see level 2 of all this stuff. That would be my guess. I don't see why not. It's natural progression, you know, that sort of thing, so. Okay. So everything in Feud will end up loaded too, easily. You'll have 10 MP with current perks sort of thing, right? So we're just going to put the Juggernaut gem down. Now, there's also something else you can do, which I didn't do last time, which you can maybe get cute, which I will show you. Oh, yeah. So if there's the perks we currently have, Gluis, with 4 of these jugs, he'll hit for 5 bajillion damage. It'll be redonkulous. This 6-star move is pretty spectacular. In my opinion. Let's do that. Hey, Arkham. Aw, there go 2 of the multiplies. Okay, so if I wanted to get particularly crazy, and you could just do a 5-match swipe into it. And get this to go off to refill the reds and then just choose again right away. And you could set up, since we're choosing 9 gems, you could set up a lot. For this time though, let's just blast it, because, you know, fun. And then... and able to get all the multiply gems now that we're choosing more. They really do. I would love one. So that's 4 million. And then the Juggernaut gem will recycle it next swipe. Now, and we lost a couple multiply gems, right? So, I mean, with current perks, that would probably hit for like 16 or 20 million with current perks. No, Darren, nothing great. This is just kind of a generic setup for what you could expect with him at 6-star. The fact that he's got a sub and gonna slow him down. You can just kind of go forever with this, really. I don't really see him getting beaten, like, very easily at all, unless they have, like, 1 MP or super low charge moves. So, now, let's do... I don't like that there are so many blues, actually. So yeah, like I said, I think there is Rocker Sean and Cody at striker, and then there's kind of everybody else. And of the everybody else, I really, really like this one, especially at 6-star. I think he is really dang good. I guess let's do that. What's that, Evo? Oh, there go all of my multiplies. Piss off, game. So you could also use the sub reduction coach. I kind of feel like that's a bit of a waste. So here's the other thing you can do, especially because you're subbing turn 1, you're always going to have a lot of pin bar to work with. You can do... Do I like any of this? No, not really. You can also do this. I mean, we're gonna win, but you should develop good habits, so just in case you can't, put the Juggernaut gem back down. I mean, you could technically just sub right away again, too, right? I mean, if you wanted to, but that's beside the point. This is just to get a ton more black gems on the board, and you should be able to do this pretty much all the time, because, like I said, you're not actually swiping turn 1, so you're always going to have a lot of pin bar to work with. And this is with only 2 multiplies. Yeah, Mayo, I think they're probably somewhat similar. This is just one build, right? This is just the 6-star move in action. I like that this is super steady, right? Like, this is just really guaranteed, very control. Yeah, Evo. He does actually look... his model looks a lot like Cesaro. Hey, Mule, how are you? And this is pretty generic, right? So... Cena is not a jug coach. There is not a jug coach defender. There's not a jug coach or trainer. Certainly, Lewis, absolutely. So that's what's on him right now, just very generic. This is mainly just to show the 6-star jug move first, then we'll start messing around. Because this Juggernaut gem move is amazing. Dude, it's countdown gems, defender. I'm not going to waste my time with something I know for sure. You look it up. Stop being a big dumb. So... Everyone else in here, yeah, thank you. I promise you, if there was a Juggernaut gem coach, that's my favorite gem in the game. Literally my favorite gem in the game. I absolutely would know on that one. 100%. 150,000%. That one, I would know. I might forget that Acro Hogan is the Silence Gem coach. But yeah, I wouldn't forget a Juggernaut Gem coach. I do love the jugs, Southside. I'll forget almost everything, but I won't forget that. I guess... I don't like putting it by multiplies, but I guess. Let's do that one. Make it a row break. There's 7 million. Reduced to 6 million. So yeah. They do both count down, SP8. You're not wrong. So yeah. This moveset slaps pretty easy. Nothing crazy trainer or you know, gems on there yet, medals, whatever they're called. You know, that stuff. Nothing crazy yet. So let's look at some potential other movesets. Like we had because it's a low charge for this. So here. Like Lewis said. Now, the Juggernaut gem is staying. 100% that's staying. So this would be pretty interesting since we're making a black match, maybe, to get 8 gems to make into multiply gems of strength 4. Potentially interesting. Now, this is really interesting because we're using the sub. So we could also do almost the same sort of thing as the Juggernaut gem with this. Then we lose the choose move, though, or the Juggernaut move. But it's almost the same thing. So, theoretically, here. You could run tricolor, and we could change nothing. And this should be very similar to what we just did, actually. Less multiplies on the board because we need to fill it, though.
Even if I'm still. Okay, sweet.
I mean, current perks, that's enough to do it. You might not have that much later on, though. 3. And let's do these 2. Oh, why not? You don't have a recycle with this one, though. This is the downside with this one. No recycle. You can see he still hits pretty hard. Five swipe with the red move. Fill the multiplies and tick the jugs. Then wait a turn. Choose into the multiplies. Yeah, that could work. So you can go for a huge boom turn 2. Without using the sub with the Juggernaut gem. That's an option too. This one. Where are you at? Which one do I want? Apparently blind. There it is. I'm looking right at it. Yeah, so jacket not involved this time. So this does it without sub. You play for turn 2. You throw your Juggernaut gem out. You can get rid of one of the MP trainers. And you can go with something like Drip Plate's super rare. Jeez, funny guy. So something like this would be really good, or Matt Hardy. Probably Matt with what we got going on. So this wouldn't be full normally, right? In Feud, rather. I see the 5 match. That does sort of get in the way if we cascade, but that's fine there. It's fine because we got the black match and the red. So now we can not have to worry about that. Choose. It's down. Just for funsies. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. So easy a caveman can do it. You could also use the tiara for this build set. So you'd have 50% more black gem damage with this. So you could definitely use the tiara. And of course, next turn you'd be full again. And the Ronda's jacket does nothing for that. So you could use an MP down coach and go to turn 2 really quickly. So absolutely, that would work fine too. I mean, so I have Foley. I have for the strikers, I have all of them except for Cody, basically. And I think I would level, like, so Foley is my all-time favorite wrestler, but I do think Lashley is the better character for the game. Oh yeah, if you have multiply perks, absolutely. Both will do ridiculous, but for sure with multiply perks. 3 extra jugs, multiplies. I mean, like, if you have Lashley at 6-star for the current perks like this, those Juggernaut gem moves, you're gonna just be one-shotting everyone. I mean, if those perks stayed, then you could argue he's up there, very close to Cody, certainly, because Cody takes longer. Rocker Sean's just kind of on another level because he's so fast. I mean, I don't think you'll cry. He's still really good. And there's not a ton of people that are going to hit for 6 or 7 million with a sub to slow them down on top of it. So I think he's really good. I think those are probably the 2 moves. The black move is what you use if you have a drip plate. So like if you had a drip plate, I would probably run something like this, maybe, and choose, you know, the 2 red MP trainers, choose to fill your black moves up, hit them both, set up a swipe, you know, after the fact. 200k per multiply is okay, though. I don't think it's, like, crazy. I don't think it's as good as the other stuff, to be honest. So there's that. There's also the, you know, these 3 moves here that you can work together with. You can load the sub and then reload these, and you're buffing your gem damage all the time. Me too, McMenemy. So these 3 work really well together. But I like the Juggernaut gem personally. I feel like you can do a lot with it. That being said, if you want to talk boss battle, it's a little bit on the choosy side. Hey, Goldie. Yep, drops are active. It's all you. It's a bit on the choosy side, but boss battle, you could run this sort of thing and not give up your turn. A little bit choosy, but you still could stack it. So you could do something like that for boss battle too. But yeah, I think I'm a big fan of just running the triple red. Okay, let's spice it up a little bit. Thanks, Goldie. How are you? Ox. It is a gotcha game. Every gotcha game is pay to win essentially. Some are less than others. The best ones are pay to speed it up. This one is rather expensive. Once you get to a certain point, once your roster reaches a certain point, you don't need to spend as much. I don't spend hardly at all anymore. Yeah, Gluis. Absolutely. Sin Cara's been around for a long time. He's not available to recruit anymore. Yep. Okay, let's do some Fury 2s. Just for poops and giggles. Oh gosh, this is like the best metal ever. It's purple. The black is there. That one's ridiculous. Yeah, yeah. So the base game, legitimately, the base game for this game is phenomenal. The core gameplay is really, really great. I've played this game longer than I've played any other game, and I really love the base core gameplay. Unfortunately, there are parts of the game that make it less fun at times. In particular, it can get kind of expensive. So. Okay. Yeah, Matt Hardy, Sin Cara. If you don't have Matt, you can use Demon Balor. A lot of times get away with using him. In this particular case, you could use someone like Dude Love, and he would be okay too. Why am I blind? There we go. Hey, McLovin, how are you, my man? So the higher you go, the better the percentage trainers get. His base gems are rather high, so 20% is 3.8k. Right on, buddy. Marvel Snap. Oh, right on, Zandel. I think I'm playing that. I'm gonna play that with Jeff. I'll have to message him and see. I think we're both gonna play that one. Not that I need another game, but you know. Gosh dang it. There go 2 of the multiplies. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. Yeah, it's... You don't really need him, McLovin. It helps, but you don't really need him. I think he's going to be good for a very long time. Oh, that was great luck. Huge cascades. Huge, huge cascades. Not that he can even kick out from the cascade. But whatever. Yeah, he's really strong. I'm just trying to hit a big fatty hit. Absolutely, Goldie. Plus, at some point, honestly, I believe we will get a +1 Juggernaut coach. Whenever that is, I don't know, but I think at some point we will. And then, I mean, like, woo, another 156% right off the top. Also, there is going to be, along the news lines, I can also say there's going to be another fan voting for moments coming up. And there still is the zombie moments planned. So that's some stuff to look forward to still this month. And there will be a tour for anyone that came in late to replace the Blitz if you have Bianca. And if you're wondering why, that's because people that play this game are asshats. And they exploited their way to unlimited Blitz tickets, so that's why Bianca is not in today's Blitz. You can thank those jackwagons. Thank you, jackwagons. And I don't really mean thank you. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. This is a mess and a half. Didn't ask for the how of this one, but they got themselves unlimited Blitz tickets for the special Blitz, last Blitz, and got a ton of the prize wall stuff, and that's why we can't have nice things, because of people like that. I want to get all the multiplies. Sir... yeah? 3, 3, and... yeah. Yeah? I don't think I can get them all. Ah! Oh well. Wait. Yes, I can. No, I can't. No, it wouldn't be hacking. It's definitely exploiting, and it's definitely not hacking. There is a difference. Hacking, you'd be changing the code and crap like that. Woo! 8 million. With some juiced up trainers and medals, that was an 8 million. Yeah, you know, Sensei, I don't know that's gonna remain the case. We'll see. So... nope. It has not stopped. Hey, kid, how are you? By the way, no drip plate on this one. This has a Ronda's jacket. Doesn't need it. You could use other stuff, but, you know, it is useful. For sure, kid. Yeah, I get that. This has a lot of blue, so I'm probably going to lose a decent amount of the multiplies. We'll just hope for the best. Hey, Elijah, how are you, man? Welcome in. I did, Sensei, you know, I did my, my ranting about that whole situation. I did a lot of it, did a ton of ranting, did a live stream rant of it. I'm pretty much just completely over Feud at this point. Like, I just don't care. That's where I'm at. Like, it's not fixed. I don't know when it's gonna get fixed, and I'm just, Feud is stupid. That's where I'm at. Like, I'll get my 40 million if I want the rewards as fast as I can, and that's it. I don't care about Feud anymore. If and when it gets fixed, I'll reevaluate that. But so many people are using it, huge chunks of the leaderboard. So whatever, you know. At this point, as long as it's been going, I don't think it's fair that some people are having to spend less time doing it than others. So if it's not a big deal and it can't be fixed, then everyone should be able to do it. So that's where I'm at on that, because your time isn't less valuable than someone else's. Baszler's super good. That depends, Timmy. There's a lot of different ways you could define strongest. Yeah, coach. There's also no reason, in my opinion, to leaderboard. Like, on top of the fact that, I mean, there's just so many layers right now. Like, like I said, like, a while ago. Hey, Sting, how are you? The farther up I got in the game, the less I liked it, right? The more I know about what a lot of quote-unquote best good players and factions do, the less I want to be a part of any of it. So I'm happy where I'm at now. I enjoyed boss battle a ton this past midweek. I played so much freaking boss battle. That's really why I'm still playing the game. Like, the people that are part of my community in boss battle are the only reasons. And like, I ran boss battle, I don't know how many hours and hours and hours on the midweek, probably 10 to 14 hours of carrying people through 20s, because boss battle, I just really like it. I like, until they hopefully they don't screw that one up, because it's just really fun and you have to think. And you can do a lot of different stuff, and you don't need 6 stars in crazy rare characters like people think you do. You don't. Boss battle is about the breakers, and I'm actually gonna do a big video on boss battle, because there's a lot of stuff you can do to help you and your faction out that anyone can do, free to play or not. You can do it free to play. Coach. That's funny, coach. So anyway, I think Lashley's a beast. Depending on perks, probably depend how you want to play him in the future. But certainly, Rocker, Sean, Cody, and then Lashley, depending on perks. Lashley as good probably as Cody because he's going to be faster likely. So, yeah. The turn 2 set with the Juggernaut gems this month would be ridiculous. This one is going to be fine all the time. You're going to hit for 7 mil, 8 mil, whatever. Oh yeah, for sure, kid. As far as like feud goes, absolutely. I did Crazy Dina. Very excited about that. I'll be taking her to 6-star. It might take 2 months, so I might do it on talent up. I don't know. I'm close on shards. For her, I'm going to be a little bit short. I want to say probably like 300-400 shards short, 200 maybe. I don't know. She's not 5-star gold yet. So, kid, yeah, I think so. Macho King is really good in the sense that he can put a bunch of power gems down. They've found ways like to neuter him to a big degree in like boss battle and stuff. I don't have Macho King. He's like, him and Cody are probably the 2 best strikers I'm missing. I got 18 shards mid Carter. Does that count from the faction milestones? I got 18 shards. Yeah. She was in my whatchamacallit, 50 shards for 1,000 rubies. But that's $20 in rubies, so, you know. Actually, that's $50 in rubies, not $20. Yeah, Southside, having the CSS. And her shards actually were dropping a lot more frequently from loot. Like, people that did 40 pulls, a lot of them got 50, 100 shards, 200 shards out of the 40 pull. So if you could get into the bonus milestones, the free milestone, if you had the required characters, I could get an extra 3 milestones, I think it was, all but the last 2 or 3 you could get for free if you had a bunch of the bonus stuff. I was missing 2 of them, and you could still get there as long as you're faction maxed, which is a bunch of extra shards there. So it just depends, but I mean, it's really difficult to get any character without spending now. Showdown scrimmage is quote-unquote the easiest. And I don't know if Bianca will get ran next month because she's a zombie or not. Also, last year during Zombies, the last event of the month, they had a way to earn different zombie shards in different quantities. So you may not be out yet completely on getting Bianca. I don't know how they're going to do it, though. So, but yeah, I think Lashley's super good. I see a lot of potential for boss battle and growing moves and things like that, too. So I like him. I did recruit him this past week because of the shards in the showdown. So I was able to recruit him. Mine is 4-star silver unleveled, untouched. So yeah, for sure, Timmy. So I think other than Rocker, he's probably, and Cody, he probably would be number 3 for me at 6-star because of there's a lot of stuff you can do. He's got a lot of nice movesets and different potential. Is there anything you guys want? Do you want to see me put even more Fury on him? You want me to go full Fury too? Is there anything else you guys want to see with him at all in particular? Also, I do love the auto update for tours and stuff. I find I'm getting way more tours done than before. I wasn't sure I would care about the auto feature, and I admittedly, initially, I thought it was kind of stupid, but seeing that it saves me a decent amount of time, like I can be doing it while I'm playing another game in particular, I actually rather enjoy it. So, B-Rock, I had 4 names on my list. Yeah, Black Chapters, I used it for my Stip tours today. I just threw Edge in there because I don't care about leaderboarding, and I just let Zombie Edge do it. I I had 4 people that I was kind of debating today. I wanted to do Lashley because I know a lot of people recruited him, and his 6-star move, I think is ridiculous. I think his 6-star is absolutely ridiculous. The Juggernaut gem move is great, so I thought he would be a good one because it's a game changer, and likely his best move sets you'll use that 6-star move. The other ones that I mentioned was Trickster Riddle was another one. And then because we've had so many Hall of Fame tokens in Feud and stuff, and a lot of people are trying to decide Hall of Fame Wendy and Hall of Fame China, but neither of theirs, the only reason I didn't like that necessarily is both of their 6-star moves are not really great, in my opinion, so they don't really change how they play. And I kind of want to try and stick to 6-star moves that are going to make a difference, although I may not, because I think a lot of people are trying to decide, do I want to take Hall of Fame Wendy? Do I want to take Hall of Fame China? Right? Wendy 1 gear. But let me look real quick what the first one does. So Wendy depends on a lot for me. So her better ability is for sure the extra black gem, Zandel. Wendy, I would say, yeah, 6-star Kofi is really good. Tech Becky's amazing if you have her gear defender. I think a lot of, like, so some of them, it's more theoretical. Tech Becky is the best lady tech with her gear, right? Like, she's just really good. Shayna might be interesting as well at 6-star. But like, so theory, his bleed goes way up at 6-star, goes to 1 million, but not a ton of people have him. So he was another one I was thinking of, but a ton of people don't have him. Like, he's pretty rare. DX Triple H, a lot of people just got, so I was contemplating that. Although his 6-star, I don't believe is one you're really going to use. Yeah. It just, all of his other movesets get better. So he was one I was thinking about as well. There's some free-to-play ones like Riddle that I wouldn't mind getting my hands on, and his 6-star does change how he plays for sure. It's another option. So if there's anyone you think completely changes, when would I take up Kofi? So Tech Triple H is going to be my first tech. Second is likely going to be Becky. At tech at this moment. Unless things change. After that, I would say Kofi would be pretty interesting, especially considering he is far and away my best Kofi. And I don't love a lot of the techs. If I got Razor, that would change. But honestly, I would do Dom first. Yes, Tech Becky is the man. I would do Dom first, maybe even over Tech Becky, for a very simple reason. Oops, not rarity. One, I think he's going to be great at 6-star. But 2, you're going to generate 3 more blue gems as a coach, which is kind of ridiculous. So it's twofold. So I may even take him up before Becky just for that coach ability. That's also why I'm going to take Bianca up. It's not just her, it's also the coach. Yeah, just because of the coach ability. So Kofi is super good, right? And he can showdown too, kid. So Kofi's a great choice. And I get that. For me, I would probably do Dom just because of the coach. Ray will go up for the coach too, although I don't think he will go up before Seth or KO, because of how much I use Seth and or KO in boss battle. I don't think I will take Ray before those two. I think he'll be behind them. So defensive tech. Is rough, but I do have 86,000 DDP, or 8,000 DDP, 57. So Gable shows up in the boss battle store, And also, he's a free MLC card, so I think we'll probably end up getting shards for him sooner rather than later. But yes, Dom is going to be difficult with shards, although I did get 50k Gable from the Boss Battle store. Yeah, having one for each style is important, kid. So there's that. That's a valid point. Black Chapters. Unfortunately, Acrodom is also that. I did get some Hurricane Shards for Acrodom this past boss battle, so it's just a matter of hitting RNG and getting those boss battle shards in the store. I would save your cash and refresh those stores for shards because we all need them. And at this point, shards look like they're going to be a massive bottleneck, especially for some of those niche styles that just suck. But I think, so for me, all around, I think DX Triple H is the best tech in the game, period. That's my opinion. Gears, no gears, whatever. Like, all the bells and whistles, none of the bells and whistles. Like, I just think DX Triple H, most versatile tech, best all-around tech in the game. I would level him before any of them. I think Razor with gear, you can make a case for being close to better, maybe in some cases, but not as good all around. And certainly those are the top two. And I think Dom is right there at 3, along with probably also Snoop, if you have Snoop's bells and whistles. Both gears, drip plate, that sort of thing, then Snoop moves way up. I don't know Bill's Mafia. I'm at the max league. I would assume it's at certain league levels, but usually that kind of stuff is either at 14 plus or 16 plus, but I don't know for sure. Maybe someone else can tell me that's a lower league level if they see shards in the boss shop. Interesting. My new project is King Woods. He's pretty Hall of Fame Andre was not good. 6-star helps him a lot, but not as much as the drip plate. If you get a drip plate, Hall of Fame Andre is ridiculous. Kid, I also don't have the drip plate still. Probably 16 then Bill's well, right now it's not up. It's only up during boss battle. For sure. Warrior I think's really good all arounder. But I got a bunch of Hurricane Shards for Dom this past one, because Acrodom I think is one of the best characters in the game. He's unstoppable. I don't think so. I might do my own, like, you know, when I do my own superstars. But everything kind of still stands with him in that he's completely ridiculous, and you can run him so many different ways depending on what you have. So that's why I like him so much, and I that's pretty much been the case the whole way. He gets better if you get gears. You certainly don't need them. 2 gears is just ridiculous. Honestly, for him, you have a drip plate, right? I think you said you could also run the drip plate with both black moves and the finisher, and then as long as your drip plate lands on a black gem, which you're putting 12 of them out, it's gonna recycle, and then you're just destroying all the multiply gems on the finisher. I probably wouldn't do that, but you could do that. Honestly, I think for him, this moveset with Foley Plate would be really good. Facts, Goldie. Straight facts. China no gear versus Wendy China. So if you have a 17k Santa, if you have both of Wendy's gears, if you have Fury 2s or Black Running Wild, if you have a Tiara, I would say Wendy. If you have everything for Wendy, probably still Wendy. If you don't, then I think China. And I think that's how you would go. That's what I would recommend, one versus the other. You need everything for Wendy to kind of be close. Otherwise, especially, so 6-star Zandel, you're going to kick out every single turn. And that's just going to give China a chance to control better with her stun, right? Because she's going to kick out of everything. No problem, Marlo. Absolutely. Brock isn't good, Kuka. So, you run Rocker Sean like this. It's okay if you don't have Mherex. No big deal. It doesn't really affect much. Any black percentage coach is good. I actually run him 17k Santa in Feud. And I'll show you how I run him for Feud. And it's really easy to show you why. It's not even close, to be honest. Yeah, 17k Santa's huge. So I know there's still some people that haven't seen this, so I will go ahead and show it, because it's no big secret. I've done it on stream a few times. You can make up for it with Bree, Scott. Although, you know what I mean? Like, you get too many black gems choosing, and I just am likely to mess up anyway. So, one, we don't have someone with 15 million health for me to show you, but this will give you an idea. Okay, so this move with my metals, it's doing 114k bonus damage for every black gem, right? You can, Scott, yep. Okay, so this counts as 6 gems. That's 6 black gems. So 6, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 36, 37, 38, 39 black gems, and I haven't chose any. We can choose 8. Really hard for me to see. I don't think I can safely put that anywhere, so I'll just put it over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 at 6. So that's 69 giggity, 70, 71, 72, 73 gems at 140k, which is 140,000 times 73. That's 10 million. So this is 10 million damage. It's kind of good. Yeah, a lot of people still don't know. I've ran it on this stream a few times, my own stream a bunch. I've feuded with it on stream, I'm pretty sure a couple times. Although I don't stream feud a ton anymore. Yeah, it's decent. It's pretty good. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it. If you don't have Matt, you can run Dude Love. For example. And we can also run, if you have percentage, what's his face? Boogeyman, I think, is 15%. You could keep Breon, but as you saw, I already was choosing one too many. So I would be more inclined to use, I have Austin for percentage black gems. And you can use the percentage stuff if you don't have Mherex. Austin is more rare than Mherex, so I'm being stupid, but I don't have my Boogeyman leveled up. So, because that all adds to the base. So also your medals add to the base. I have a really good setup for him. I haven't moved my Fury 2s over because simply put, I don't need to. But I have black running wild for 55% black gem damage. This should be a Fury 2 as well as this. But again, it's overkill. He doesn't need it, so I don't bother. But stack as much gem damage as you can because that all adds to the move. Slow. B-Rock in a word, slow. I don't know, Yojo. I have no idea. So it works that way for Showboat Nakamura too. So now, now we're doing, still, was it 140k? I thought it was higher last time. What was it last time? I don't remember. Anyway, he would probably be like, I don't know if I'll take him 6-star just because I don't need to, but he'll be even more ridiculous. Why am I less? That doesn't make sense that I would be less. 114? Okay, thanks. That makes more sense. I was gonna say, I shouldn't be less. I should definitely be more. My big problem is seeing the board and not causing a cluster F. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 again at 4 times, which is 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. So 57. Oops. No, I think it was 140,000 last time too, which does not make sense at all. Only 8 million this time. That makes no sense why it would be the same, but yeah. Hey Piper, how are you? Probably not. I mean, I already talked about the stupid effing blitz and the people that exploited their way to unlimited blitz tickets and prize well currency, so you know, that's why we can't have nice things. Run KO. Anyway, either way, Sean hits hard. Maybe you end up hitting some kind of maximum on the on that move, but Sean, that anyway, you know, that's why Sean over Lashley, but Lashley's really dang good, so after Sean and Cody, I think he is kind of the bee's knees. With these current perks, I think he'd be as good as Cody at 6-star. It depends, Bill's Mafia. So part of the reason I hate Feud now aside from the obvious that I've talked about a lot, is the scoring setup. So, Feud right now, and this needs to be fixed in my opinion, you get so many points for defeating a 6-star that regardless of how long your brawl takes, that's another whole separate issue. I have brawls in the last zombie feud where I got 5 million in a brawl, and I only have 2 6-stars. But I face people with like 4, 5, 6-stars, right? You get, if you have a promoter, a max promoter, and that middle line bonus of 20% and whatever we got for the free steps, like 10%. Absolutely, Kuka. Whatever we got for like 10%. So I was getting basically 1 million points for killing a 5-star. The unique win was 60%. Or, I mean, I'm sorry, 60K. That's nothing. It takes way longer to switch guys, especially with the time, you know, so you go in, you click, you switch your guy, as opposed to just using one guy. If it's 60K, I just pick my best, fastest guy and just run him over and over to get it done with as fast as I can. So yes, last feud, I only used Rocker Sean and nobody else because 60K unique wins is not worth my time to switch. Now, that's assuming you're killing bigger people. If you start going down to like 4 stars and 5-star bronzes and 5-star silvers, the 60K is a lot of your points, right? But feud scoring is broken. Right now, everything in this game is skewed 1000% towards big rosters, and in particular, big spenders, because we just had this change with 6-stars. So a lot of you probably have no 6-star, 1 6-star, or maybe 2, right? And feud right now, the scoring is completely based on having 6-stars. The fatter roster you run, the bigger you can score. In like 3 or 4 months, as more of us get 6-stars, it will equalize and it won't be nearly as big a deal as now. But right now, in the 3 years I've been playing, I don't know, maybe 4 years, I don't think there's ever been a time where there's a bigger gap between the haves and the have-nots. From feud to showdown to no matter what it is, right now, everything in the game is skewed towards the big spender, for sure. No question. That's not saying you don't get lots of stuff, because on the flip side, you get a lot more for free now than you used to. But the separation in scoring, like in feud and stuff, is off the charts. So to me, feud is completely stupid. If I can run one guy the whole time, if I can disregard a 60K individual win bonus, and that is my fastest route, that's not playing a game. That's just clicking a few buttons over and over, and that's dumb. So feud needs to be individual unique scoring wins where you have to switch or you can't score as much, because we're all going to take the fastest route. That's just the way it works. Everyone pretty much takes the path of least resistance. That's why I want perks to go back to no matchy match perks and no nothing, because at least you're going to use more of your roster if they have those scoring things in place where it's 150K, 200K for a unique win. That's where the extra points should come in, for unique wins, not for 6-stars. Have the damage done thing still there. That's fine, because 6-stars have way more health. Have the damage done thing still there, but the scoring should really come in to unique wins, because what should matter is, can I use a diverse roster, not can I use one guy and throw as fat a roster as I can out there. Because to be a good feuder right now, all you need to do is have a fat roster and one good card and one promoter, and then buy your way to a top line or a mid line. Literally, that's all you need to do to be a good feuder. You don't need any skill whatsoever. And anyone that thinks they're like a super good feuder because of those, you're not. You suck. Sorry. Just my opinion. You know. So just if I was running it, I would make unique wins count. I would do line bonuses that were effing ridiculous, and people would hate it at the start, but eventually I think you'd like it, because I think it's really stupid that you see line bonuses completely set up for super OP characters anyway. Why does an OP character need a effing line bonus? How about you give, oh, I don't know, Riddle. Trickster Riddle line bonus. Give Z-Dom a line bonus next month. Give Otis a line bonus. Give, you know. Oh, but they'd still make money on those, Piper. Every whale would level those guys up to get their line bonus. Are you kidding? They still would do that. The money's still there. They'd complain about it for a while, but eventually it would still work. But they'd complain about it at first. The thing is, as long as there's something new to buy, spenders will spend. Not the best, he's good, but he's free. Everyone has access to him, Mayo. So that's more my point. Is if you want to have a feud, have line bonuses that are for cards that everyone has. If you think it's about being good. But it's not. It's about having the biggest roster. And I get that because it encourages people to spend. I just think it's stupid. So that's why I don't care about Feud. I care about boss battle. Also, the gap is just going to get bigger with things like moments. You're going to need them. 100%. Like, this one. So I could max this one out now. Multiply gems in Feud increased by string 3, +2 on a match for black, +2 on a match for blue, 30% more black, 31% more black gem damage. So regardless of Feud perks, my striker Bliss here is going to have multiply gems increased by strength 3. Oh, by the way, so is Shelton here. And also all of her black gems. You can also evolve it and make it even bigger. But you need to have 6 superstars at 5-star bronze. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 1 short. I could do that easily. Then you can take it to level 25 and it gets even better. But it's just a bigger... these moments, the Feud ones in particular, are going to be very good. And you're going to want to do those as well. Now, at least the moment, I could max this one and I haven't spent a dime just from doing my daily stuff. So moments don't seem to be super paywalled yet, but they're going to be really important. They're game changers. This one, like if you have dumb Brock here, you of course can have your submission last longer, so Brock's sub may still be viable in Feud. It's great for Kofi because you generate more gems and things like that. So he would be great, Trish. He would absolutely be great. Just my opinion is the drip plate is too ridiculously good. It should have never been made. It's insane. It's crazy what it does. So moment, I don't think is a big money generator at this point. It's extra money for sure because big spenders don't want to wait. The Bobby Dominator one, MJ, when you use any black move, it tosses out 6 X7 multiply gems randomly. So like you use the moment that I just showed you on Bliss in the drip plate, and she all of a sudden turns into one of the best lady strikers. So far, moments aren't bad. Because like just logging in daily, you get your coins. But if they really monetize it heavily, which they probably will, then it won't be good. But so far, it's not bad. Anyway, back to the blitz. They are going to have a tour later this week. You can use Bianca on to get your currency. So you're not going to miss out on it. Just a way more of a hassle because people decided they needed to do that. And yes, I do wish they would start cracking down on this and start issuing, like, so for Feud, what would be great is that if they just gave people like a 2-hour timeout. Do that once and people will quit. Give people like a, well, one, remove what I would do in specific events is just remove all their points and rewards from said event. That would also stop it. You don't even need to ban them. Just remove what they got from the event because FOMO will kick in. All you have to do is that once and people will quit 100%. You don't even need to do bans. Just remove their resource, their ill-gotten gains. But just the effect of missing out alone would make them stop. Oh, so the last week's Blitz, Kuka, when you had the required superstar, which was Orton, you got zombie prize wall points, right? And people exploited their way to unlimited Blitz tickets. Hence, they got unlimited prize wall currency for that prize wall that you don't have access to unless you have a 5-star Dom. Then you have access to the prize wall if you did the 5-star Blitz with Dom. So because of that, if you notice in this week's Blitz, there are no prize wall currencies for having Bianca. What they're going to do instead is have a tour so it can't be exploited, and you will get that currency in the tour. It is easy to track, and they should have all of those points removed, Evo, in my opinion, and no chance to get them back. And I think that would stop in general. If they just removed all of the rewards one time, people would quit doing it. Yeah, there's also a massive milestone increase too. That's there probably because guess what? I'm sure people can still unlimited Blitz today. So I'm sure that's why they increased the milestone. So a lot of times we get milestones and we're like, why are these milestones so ridiculous? You can thank your fellow community members that feel the need to exploit everything. And I'm sure if it was an easy fix, they would have fixed it already. Because obviously this is becoming a headache for them and a problem that I'm sure they don't want to deal with. I'm starting to get the feeling it's not an easy fix, though. That's not inside info, that's just my opinion. Yeah, IK. I'm just going to say IK so I don't slaughter it. Right now I'm saving all of my moment coins because I don't know what's going to be released and I don't know what's going to happen. So Bliss to me would be a smart one to invest in at the moment if she was your primary lady feuder. If you were running her a lot already, then I get why you would want to do that, right? So, but for me, I'm gonna save on them. Yeah, let's just row break it. So anyway, Lashley hits pretty good. Pretty strong. I think he's really good. I think Cody and Rocker Sean are better, and then I think Lashley's right there. Keep in mind this month, if the extra gem generates stick around, if you had 3 extra Juggernaut gems, he'd hit ridiculously hard. That's an extra 450% on those black gems. So I think he's really, really good. Like, really good. If you don't have Rocker Sean, or even if you do, Rocker Sean probably doesn't really need 6-star. Or if you're second 6-star, maybe Lashley's the one if you don't have Cody like me. Likely I would do Rocker Sean, Shayna, if I have her. I'm like 300 shards away. And then this one. The Xbox 360. That's a piece of crap. Do you know why it's called an Xbox 360? Do you know why it's called an Xbox 360? Because it's such a piece of crap. When you see it, you turn 360 degrees and walk away. That's why. Yeah. Get wrecked, Xbox 360. Like Feud. That's right, Zandel. Also, did I ever tell you guys? I probably shouldn't do that on this stream. Anyway, when I'm on my stream, sometime ask me about the time I met Zandel in person. You'd never imagine where we met. So anyway, I think Lashley's great. No. I mean 360. Did you not play Tony Hawk Pro Skater? A 720 is 1 full revolution. A 180 is a quarter turn. Shoot, you're mistaken. You need to Google this. I got her, Fluke. Where I'm at is I'm waiting to see if there's a zombie talent up event. And then she's gonna be going up with the quickness. I plan on taking her. No, you don't. A 360 is a half turn. It looks like this. That's how you make 360 a half turn, right? Even Davey knows this. And just so everyone knows, I don't actually think a 360 is a 180. It's part of the joke. It triggers people. Yes. So Bianca's plate. Yeah, MJ, thank you so much. Bianca's plate. Good question. Since a lot of people have this guy, I know the black moves are really in vogue. Because they're super fun. It adds 100% gem damage to this build. Throw an all heart plate on, and you're going to add more gem damage to the green and the yellow. Yeah, I'm going to take Bianca to 6-star. Yeah, it gets a lot of people, IK. I love it, Mayo. So I have him set up. I'm not going to change his medals for you. But I have this on because I was showing it the other day on my stream. I'm not going to bother with a video of it on him, but he's not using he's not using Fury, so he's not going to hit as hard as he would. It's a decent set for him. Acro Warrior, it would be amazing on. And in particular, boss battle, it's going to let you continue to grow that damage, kind of like a second ray Titan plate. Essentially, 100% instead of 200%. Pretty solid all around plate. And that's me crashing. so those are the ones that come to mind immediately. Might be good on, is it Ronda that leaves a bunch of X breaks? Probably be pretty good on Ronda as well. Obviously, it's good on Bianca. Yeah, TTV Bear Cave. Oh yeah, trainers would have helped, huh? Ah, who needs trainers? How many times am I gonna do that today? Like every time? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Actually. Burp. Burp. Beep. Up. Up. So obviously the reason all heart would be great is because it's going to buff the green and purple gems a bunch, and the green gems are all multiply gems that are left. So all heart is great if you don't have Bianca's plate. Bianca's plate, though, this adds 100% to every gem, and you blow the board up. So. Bip, bitty boop, bitty bop, boop, 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 boop. It hits for closer to 2 million when you have the proper gem metal setup. Full disclosure. You want a green Fury percentage move damage metal, and then the rest Furies, that'll hit for about 2 mil. I don't know what the chances are. That would be cool though, Trish. "85% of the time, does it every time." Yeah. So that's one that the skill plate is okay on. It's pretty solid. If you don't have the black move damage setup, which if you have, and I need to take that plate off anyway, so let me go to what I want to run on him. Yeah, Foley plate is the one that I'm gonna do. This is gonna be really hard to beat. I only have takedown tier 4. This is without a tier 5. Can't make up my mind. Yeah, he's the CEO. He doesn't need trainers. Dang it. Super low charge at 5 MP too. Also, if you want to be extra safe, if you're worried about cascading, you can also put MP down coaches and trainers on. And then you don't need to even worry about getting hit until this after you've went twice in Feud. So if you don't have Ted, if you don't have Gooker, just swap them out for an MP down guy. And target those ones. I mean, they could reskin Sin Cara, Bray into Sin Cara too, Trish. They could reskin Rezar into Bray. Although, that would probably be the kiss of death since Rezar has been reskinned how many times now? Likely, this is the setup I'm gonna settle on for him. Hey, Gal, how are you, man? Welcome in. Oh yeah, pretty beefy. 750, 680. That's without a tier 5. Oh, this spot looks good. We'll rock and roll on this side. It's me, so of course I cascade. Yes. Move damage as much as you can. Extra from the power gems. Yeah, not gonna matter. But that's 4 million damage. What, 4.4 million? Another 600k-ish in power gems there. So if there's power gem perks in Feud, those work on that plate too. So yeah. That's how I'd run him. Also, the move damage goes up a lot at 6-star. So base right now is... I don't even have his moves. You know what? There probably won't be a DX talent up. Oh, they're max already. So 190 and 210k. At 6-star, those go up a lot. A lot. I want to say close to double. I think it's 390-ish k. Triple. Yes. Tell you for sure in 1 second. I just think he's really good. They go to, yep, 297 and 328. So should be well over a mil on each of them at 6-star. And as far as the metal setup, I have a crap strap. Super annoyed by it. 10% gem defense, and then so just double takedown with one of these. Try to get as much black move damage. 4% there, 7% there, 7% there. So almost get up to a decent amount, even though I don't have a 200%er. It's up to 182. Yes, you could use Riddle if no Gooker, absolutely, if you use the Foley plate. Or you could use MP down if you're worried about them getting another turn. Either would work. Plus, super great exhaust guy for boss battle. Exhaust is one of the clutchest of clutch boss battle moves. Works great. Bleed build for Bulldog. Let me look Bulldog up. So you're going Samoan drop, diving clothesline, running power slam. That recycles itself perfectly. So you don't really need a skill plate, so cheap shot. Likely to give your bleed another tick. I would go cheap shot. Or head games if you don't have cheap shot. Hey Derek, I'm alright, how are you? So, my new project that's a lot of fun for me and different. I don't see a lot of people probably going this route. I know King Woods is a little bit more rare. I got lucky on this one. I have stupid stuff for him. Don't judge me too much. I have a 200% move damage medal. It's kind of worthless, though, other than the move damage. So, I have a broken set on him. But it's 282% move damage with the strap. No, not 280. It's like 260 is what it is with the strap. And then the ray plate. No problem, Ga. He doesn't really need one though. If you don't have access to a cheap shot or head games, do one of the swipe plates that activates when you match black gems. So I think, is it shock the system that no. What activates on black gems? So if you don't have one of those two, you just get a little bit of extra damage. No, not this one. Viper Strike. Just use Viper Strike on him and try to get another Cascade if you don't have head games or cheap shot. Anyway, this moveset for Woods is really fun. Yep, you're welcome, buddy. You may also, if you don't do the strap-up pass, if you only have the 1 or 2 removals for free, I don't know what it is. Actually, strap-up pass is the one pass that's really worth it, in my opinion. If you don't do the strap-up pass, you may just leave it blank until you get a skill plate that makes an actual big difference, so you don't have to worry about removing it. Because it probably won't make a huge difference, although it will help for kicking out. That's basically where it'll work for you, is kicking out. So... And I don't see a lot of people probably wanting to do this moveset simply because you're good chance you're going to cascade on turn 1 or play Woods this way. But I'm thinking of the long game, in particular 6-star. Showboat, you know, he's going to probably have somewhere between 15 and 20 million health. I might go Vitality set mixed in with that. But his base move damage is even higher than Triple H's. You can see what I'm at for move damage without the medals yet. And the charge is 5 MP on the purple, 9 and 9. Kind of a crapshoot. So if matchy match perks go away, I would replace Big E with Dom for easier matches on the purple, or the yellow rather. But I really like the idea of going in with like 15 to 20 mil health and not caring if I get... So if you guys didn't know, and this is 5-star bronze against 5-star gold. If you guys didn't know, 6-star in Feud, not even in Feud, 6-star in general, Feud Showdown doesn't matter. The kickout is boosted massively. If they're over 75% health, they get a times 80 kickout boost. Meaning if your gem does 10,000, they kick out for 800,000 per gem. At 50%, or under 75%, it goes to 40 times. And then if you get them all the way down under 25%, it goes to 20 times. So the 6-stars basically kick out of everything. So I don't really care if I force a pin with him, because if you looked at the moves, and this ends up going to a 3x3 later on. At 6-star, just for example, I'll tell you how much he's going to heal for each turn as well. This is why I don't really care about the cascade. It would be heal gems, 9 of them at 200k base. So he's going to heal himself for 1.8 million every time he cycles this at 6-star. 1.8 million heal with his move damage nearly doubles. So what you're going to be looking at base is nearly double, and it's a different way of playing because of the kick out boost. I don't think a lot of people probably want to do it, but you can see I'm already almost at 1 million at 5-star bronze. It basically doubles from here at 6-star. So with this setup, he should be really close to 2 million each move. So he's going to hit for like 4 million a cycle setup like this. Maybe a little less, 3.8 million-ish. If I don't pin like this, that's great. So he's going to hit for like 4 million, and then he's going to heal for like 2 million, and he's going to have like 15 to 20 million health, so I'm not going to care. And it recycles. So Oh, and it gets bigger each turn because of the plate, the ray plate. And he's another one people said was trash. Another man's trash is another man's treasure. Also, by the way, DX Army Triple H, people gave me tons of crap for talking about how good I thought he was. Tons of crap. I think he's the best tech in the game. I'm definitely not always right. Definitely not always, but this is another card people said was trash. And I think he's going to be a lot of fun. So if perks have shown us anything, it's that you don't want everyone on your roster to do the same thing, i.e. subs, right? So have people that can do different things. Woods is different than anyone else I have leveled up, so I want somebody different. That's my thought process. Also, if there's ever anything, yeah, yes, Crazy Dina, you are correct. Also, like in Wood's case, he also has, no, I've definitely been wrong plenty of times. There's his problem. He can force pins, so now I'm gonna get hit. I don't have the kick out boost, obviously at 5-star bronze, and I am using takedown, so this could be interesting. But I don't really care about taking damage. And like I said, I may not kick out at this level, so I would like to, but I don't think I am going to unless I get lucky with the cascade. He will heal himself, so that's the good part. I've been wrong plenty of times, kid. Just not about DX Triple H. Yeah, so guaranteed stuff is nice, Ga. I wouldn't get the Fiend one either, personally. It does come with the gear, which I guess is nice. From, like, if you're a newer player, I could see him being super useful. But he's also in the Feud chest, so, you know, but I think anytime they offer guaranteed characters at a reasonable-ish price, that $10 to $40 range, that's good to see. And he's got in a mobile gem build too that could be good in a mobile gem situations. I mean, who doesn't want to heal themselves up all the time? Anyway, he's super fun. That's the main reason I want to level him. Plus, you know, I like New Day. I like Xavier Woods, so. It's just different. And I don't want a bunch of people, like I said, on my roster that can do the same thing. Also, if you didn't see it on my channel, I did stream Boss Battle. And it's a showboat. Exactly, recognize. This is the build set I run for Seth in Boss Battle now. It's a gem damage build, and you buff the gem damage over and over. So I was able to run it quite effectively. If you can see the VOD on my Twitch stream if you want to actually see it in action. Nice, Derek. Yeah, he definitely can do yellow marquee step. He's for sure, because he makes all the protect gems and stuff. Absolutely. So I just ran him this way with a Titan plate. I know Titan plate is more rare, but even if you don't have a Titan plate, you can still run him and buff the red move. And the best place to show you is probably in Stip, because he'll one-shot everyone. Otherwise. One set Vitality so he can live. And the other, did I put Fury 2 on? I did put Fury 2 on for boss battle. Doesn't make that big a difference. I love Trick Riddle. Really, really like Trick Riddle. A lot. I am really... I'm probably going to take Theory because I want a bleed guy. And I don't have a bleed guy leveled up. Bianca first, then likely Theory. But Riddle would... It's really close to wanting to just take Riddle. Even over Theory, but I want a bleed guy. So in boss battle, this you hit, it buffs your red gem damage by 100%. So you're basically using... Nah, kid. So the yellow takes a while to fill in boss battle. You can get this move up. I got it up 14, 15 stacks, and 5 or 6 on the Titan plate was the highest. Usually I would go off, meaning quit trying to stack the buff and just do the gem damage from the sub. Around 12 and 4 stacks. But you can still do it. It just doesn't hit quite as hard. But I think 105 million was the hardest I hit on turn 6. So it's not fast, but it is effective. So we're at like 41k on the reds so far. Unfortunately, we have to watch the sub here. But you can see it does decent damage, but it gets better. And with the blast gems, you eventually start to clip yellows. You do, absolutely, Evo. So now we're up to 61k red gem damage. Now we're gonna mix in a Titan plate proc. 128k. They're great choices, MJ. Great choices. I really want a 6-star focused for boss battle, so I think I'm going to take Acro Roman, but I really want to take Liv. But I care more about boss battle than anything, so probably going to take Roman. Ah, getting pinned is bad. Bad juju. We lose buffs. Anyway, that's basically what you do over and over. And obviously, you don't keep your stacks here in Stip. But in boss battle, as long as you don't swipe, you keep your stacks. So you just keep buffing your red gems up, up, and up. So it works really well. And let's just swipe out of this. But that Seth is still really solid this way. He's just not super fast. So Evo, I get liking Orton. He's got a gem damage buff. I kind of wish that had been there. Like, So when he wasn't on the portal, so I didn't get to really dig into that one. But that gem damage buff is probably going to be really good. And I would just play for turn 2 and a big hit with the gem damage buff. I still like Dom more than any acro. I don't care what anyone says. But, yeah. Roman's going to be useful. Or, I mean, Orton's going to be solid, you know? Dom is just, he's not really stoppable, doesn't really care about perks. He's different than what anyone else does, so yeah, that's more the style you know me, that's more the style I tend to go for. But his shards are so hard to get, you're basically just relying on, what's his face, Hurricane, you know? Yep, Trish, exactly. You're just relying on Hurricane from boss battle shards, really, or somehow magically getting Dom shards from somewhere. You know? So I think that's it for today, guys. I do think I'm gonna try to make Mondays 6-star Mondays, and maybe we'll do 6 stars and look at them every Monday. Seems like Furpo likes the idea. I don't plan on making videos out of them, just something exclusive for the streams. So I want to, like, I thought Lashley would be great because a decent chunk of people got him from Showdown. Maybe I'll do Carmella on one because she was a Showdown scrimmage one. I don't know, more recent ones, hard to say. Like I said, I was thinking about Trick Riddle. Or not Trick Riddle, yeah, Trick Riddle, Wendy, and China, because those are ones people might take 6-star, but I prefer when their 6-star move actually is game-changing. But I think it's kind of fun, and maybe we'll keep doing that. So, appreciate you guys coming out, like always. I like that. I do appreciate it. And it doesn't look like anyone is streaming champs, so right on, kid. Kofi would be a good one. Too, for sure, because he's got a good 6-star. That's an idea, Evo. That is a really good idea. I will talk to the Furpinator about that too, in case there's any, like, you know, we're not okayed to do. Like, so ones that would be difficult, for example, like Tech Dom would be bad because he's required all the time, and I don't want to mess with my Dom in case it takes him a minute to get him removed from my roster. But other than that, like, I don't think I'd really care most of the time. But maybe doing a poll, that could be really fun for the people that are on this week. They can maybe set what happens next week. That could be cool. That's a good idea. I'm open to ideas like that, guys, because really, I just want to do fun stuff with champs, which is my main goal for playing a game. So really, I have the option to do whatever on Mondays. I have no idea how that works, Trish. I don't think they're, like, coded as trial unless they're trial. And if you look at, I think all of the trial ones have been removed too now. They have. So I don't know how that works, to be honest. But I would prefer to try to keep with more, like, as fun as it would be for me to do, like, Orton, you know, or Umaga. They're more rare. Yeah, more viewers too, 2 each week, 1 male and 1 female. That's an idea too. So yeah, anyway, like I said, I'm pretty open to what I do as long as I have fun doing it, so I'd rather you guys have a good time too. That's kind of the goal here, but with the Monday thing. So I do appreciate everyone that came out. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next Monday, and then probably tomorrow on my channel if you show up there. So take care, guys. Thank you so much. Later, Mule, Gav. Later, kid. You too, Evo. Thank you so much. Later, Tommy.